Good afternoon and welcome to a brand new episode of The Core. My name is Olivia and today is Friday, June 6th, 2025. Let's start the show today with a look at the current and upcoming weather with our student meteorologists, Mackenzie and Anthony.
Hello, Yorktown. I'm your student meteorologist, Anthony, and this is your midday weather report for June 6th, 2025. It's right around 1 o'clock, as you can see from the parking lot behind me, and we're currently experiencing mostly cloudy skies. The current temperature is 83, and it appears to be a perfect day to go outside. Tonight and leading into the early morning, you can expect to see cloudy and warm weather with a very low chance of any precipitation. As always, have yourself a wonderful day, and let's take it back to the studio.
Thanks for that update, Anthony. Now let's try to put a smile on your face with the jokes of the day.
Hi, my name is Shreya, and here are some jokes to remember the next time you're in a situation to tell some jokes.
What did one bug say to another bug on the windshield? I bet you don't have the guts to do that again. What did Benjamin Franklin say when he discovered electricity? Nothing. He was too shocked to speak.
Join us again for some more jokes tomorrow, and until then, let's take it back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Shreya and Olivia. Now, for all the word lovers out there, we present to you the word of the day.
Hi, my name is Morgan, and welcome to the segment dedicated to improving your vocabulary, the word of the day. Today's word is maneuver. Maneuver can be used as a noun or a verb. Maneuver can be defined as a planned movement.
Steer and guide are synonyms for maneuver. In a sentence, maneuver can be used like this. After the earthquake, we had to maneuver around the fallen debris to get home. Maneuver, can you use it today?
Thanks, kids. Now let's go to Joseph and Karina with today's true or false.
Hello, my name is Karina, and today's true or false topic is ancient Rome. Let's see if you can figure out which statements are true or false. True or false? Ancient Rome was founded by two sisters. This statement is false. It was actually founded by two brothers, Romulus and Remus. True or false? Ancient Rome contained a caste system. This statement is false. It did not have a caste system. True or false? In ancient Rome, people spoke in Latin. This statement is true. Thanks for watching today's True or False. Now let's take it back to you in the studio.
Thanks, kids. Now let's get to know one of the students at MESMS.
My name is Jameson and I'm with Timo. Some things I like about being a student at MESMS is having freedom and the food. My favorite subject is social studies because I like to learn about history. Some of my favorite hobbies out of school are lacrosse, soccer, and playing with friends. 3 words to describe me are nice, funny, and smart. When I grow up, I want to be a professional lacrosse player. That's all about me. Now let's take it back to the studio.
Great job, kids. Now let's go to Adam with Today in History.
Hello, my name is Adam, and I'm going to share some facts and events that took place throughout recorded history on the date June 6th. On this date in the year 1944, Allies landed in Normandy on D-Day. Based on this event, we're going to focus today's facts on D-Day.
Allied forces are from the U.S., Canada, and United Kingdom launched a massive invasion. A total of 4,014 Allied troops were killed. That's a look back in history for the date June 6th. Now let's take it back to you in the studio.
Thanks, kids. Now let's go to Ella with the lesson of the day.
Good afternoon. My name is Ella, and today's lesson is for math class. Today in math class, we learned about percentages. In percentages, we use the formula part over whole equals percent over 100. For example, 1/20th is 5%. That's all from today's lesson. Now let's take it back to the studio.
Thanks, kids. Sometimes people don't listen to school rules. We were wondering, if you were in charge of making school rules, what would be the most important rule?
I was in charge of making the school rules. The most important rule would be showing kindness.
If I was in charge of making the school rules, I would probably choose kindness because there's a lot of bullies and we need kindness.
If I could change the school rule, I would
make it that you could use your phone in school.
If I had to make a school rule, I would do longer times in between periods.
If I was in charge of making the school rules, I would make no homework.
If I was in charge of making the school rules, I would make a rule that there is no bullying allowed and you make sure there's no bullying to your friends or anyone else in the school.
If I could change the school rules, it would be to have longer lunch periods.
If I was in charge of making the school rules, the most important rule would be that if something happened to someone, there would be a solution to it and it wouldn't happen again.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie, and this is 20 questions. Like the game, a student will get 20 chances to guess the answer. Remember, students are only allowed to ask yes or no questions as they work toward the answer, which today is the rock. Let's get started.
Is it the rock?
Yes, it is the rock.
Is it the rock?
Yes, it is the rock.
Is it the rock?
Yes, it is the rock.
Is it an actor?
Yes, it is an actor.
Is it a person?
Yes, it is a person.
Is it a school utensil?
No, it is not a school utensil.
Is it an animal?
No, it is not an animal.
Well, at Strang Middle School out in the community, we strive to be safe, responsible, and respectful. In the spirit of this, we want to explore the following. How is the cafeteria in the middle school different from the cafeteria in Crampon?
The cafeteria in the middle school is different from Crampon because it's way bigger and there's more people in it.
The cafeteria is different in the middle school from Crampon because in the middle school, honestly, there's better food and you get to sit with your friends.
The cafeteria is different from the middle school to Crampon because everyone has lunch and recess at once.
Cafeteria is different from the Crampon because we get to sit with whoever we want.
Cafeteria in the middle school is different than Crampon because we get to sit with whoever we want, even if they're not on our team.
The cafeteria is different in the middle school from Crampon. It's because it has more space and there isn't a stage in the middle school cafeteria.
The cafeteria in the middle school is different than the Crampon cafeteria because the middle school is way bigger and the Crampon is so small.
The cafeteria in the middle school is different from Crampon because like everybody in the 6th grade's in the middle school and like it's just certain classes in the Crampon.
The cafeteria in the middle school is different from the Crampon cafeteria because the Crampon cafeteria has a big stage and the middle school cafeteria does not.
The cafeteria in the middle school is different than Crampon because it's like more like wild because you have more freedom and you don't have to sit. You can sit really anywhere you want.
The cafeteria in the middle school is a lot different than the cafeteria in Crampon because instead of having to sit with your class all the time, you can sit with the friends that you chose.
The cafeteria is different from the Crampon cafeteria because there was assistant teachers that had to walk you down and you would have to wait for your actual teacher.
The cafeteria in the middle school is different than the Crampon because we get on the lunch line differently.
The cafeteria in the middle school is different from the cafeteria in Crampon because it's much bigger and louder.
The cafeteria in the middle school is different than the one in Crampon because the cafeteria here has 4 TVs and the one in Crampon only had 1.
Now let's go to some core extra videos.
Hi guys, I'm Happy Dog.
And I'm Steven Smith. Welcome to the second take. Today we'll be talking about the Madden curse.
Saquon Barkley's on the cover of Madden this year. After having a great year with the Eagles, here are some of his stats. He rushed for 2,005 yards with 345 carries, 15 total touchdowns, 13 being rushing, 2 of them were receiving, and finished off the season with the Super Bowl. I do not think these stats are going to repeat.
No. Saquon Barkley should have won the MVP last year. Madden curse? Schmadden curse. Even though I don't believe in the Schmadden curse, 58% of the players who have been on the cover of Madden have gotten injured with a season-ending injury. Some players include Rob Gronkowski, Christian McCaffrey, and Drew Brees. Thank you for joining me on the second take today, Happy Dog. And thanks for watching the second take. I'm Stephen Smith.
And I'm Happy Dog.
Thanks for watching the second take.
asking 2 different students 5 different questions. Let's see how much these 2 students have in common. Early bird or night owl?
I pick night owl.
T-shirt or sweatshirt?
T-shirt.
The beach or the pool?
I think the pool.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla.
Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
T-shirt or sweatshirt?
T-shirt.
The beach or the pool?
The beach.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla.
Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Thanks, kids. Now let's go to Ella with the lesson of the day.
Good afternoon. My name is Ella, and today's lesson is for math class. Today in math class, we learned about percentages. In percentages, we use the formula part over whole equals percent over 100. For example, 1/20th is 5%. That's all from today's lesson. Now let's take it back to the studio.
It's like a special one. This is like.
Thanks, kids. Now from the creative minds of Jason and Dimitri, it's today's stop motion short titled Cornhole Tower.
We want to thank everyone who contributed to today's show. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next episode. Until then, stay safe, responsible, and respectful. Have a great day.